Namaste and good evening. Hope you are all able to see me. Can anyone type on the chat if you are able to see me and hear me? Is the audio okay? Hi, Tim. Hi, Bharat. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Welcome to yet another session. So nowadays we are all escaping to the reality of peace and joy inside of us than outside, which is a very, very good thing. Now, by this corona lockdown, we are all trained. We'll come to this very particular special time of corona. We don't see it as a negative timing at all. It is actually for our inner growth and sustenance and strengthening our system. What we will do today is we'll do a short exercise. After my initial opening talk, we'll be running a video which gives the process of self-realization to the new people. There are some new people. Namaste, Maite and Adi. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So what we would be doing is just to run a short program of Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, the founder of Sahaja Yoga, whom you see in the photo in the chakra chart on your screen on the right part of the screen. And she, in the year 1970, opened the collective awareness and thereby enabled a process called self-realization. The self-realization is not a new terminology. It's an age-old terminology and a happening which only a few people, privileged people, saints and realized, so-called born realized people had that. And then later on, it was transmitted through a guru-disciple or a master-disciple tradition. Only a few could get it, and the guru would test the people in such a way that either half of them will run away or they will just get mad and they will run away or vanish. Only a few people who have been really destined for this would get. But Sri Mataji called these times the chaotic times of the Kali Yuga, the end of the Kali Yuga, or the Yuga, or the era of confusion or illusion. She called it's a blessing time because after all this tapasya, what we get basically is a blessing. Okay, after all the hard work, you get your reward. It's the same way. Now we are not new to seeking because everybody has been seeking something, but what we have been seeking we did not even know. The original happiness lies inside in our spirit, which is the number fourth center on the chakra chart. You can see on the left side, left heart, resides our spirit, and the spirit is a source of joy. And Mataji Nirmala Devi completely, was aware of everything, all the process, and she knew each and every details right from her birth. She knew how the whole process would pan out to be. So it is our great fortune that we dedicate our own collective awareness and this gift of Sahaja Yoga to her. And in memory of that, everybody, each one of us is dedicated. We are all volunteers. We don't take money. And we are all working somewhere, or we are either in business or working somewhere. And some of us are students too. And we all give it further without charging a single penny. As mother says, you cannot charge a child for taking the milk of the mother, and you cannot pay to the mother earth for sprouting the seed and giving us fruits and flowers and so on. So now it wouldn't take much of a time. So we'll again go into a 5-10 minutes of, I mean, at least 2 to 3 minutes of music to silence. What you can do, you can keep your hands open. Actually, one more thing which I forgot to mention here is what happens actually in Sahaja Yoga is that this energy which everybody calls Kundalini. You might have heard of it. It is our inner energy. It's a motherly energy which is coiled in a 3.5 form at the bottom of our spinal cord. You can see the triangular bone just above the first chakra. It's called Muladhara chakra. And when this Kundalini energy is raised by either by the saints who could do it, or people who have been successfully practicing it, and those who have been already initiated, and only in presence of those people also this energy completely rises up. So what it does when it connects through all the chakras, it passes through and then touches and breaks the shell on top of our frontal bone area and gives us our second birth of our spirit. Our spirit is inside. It brings the awareness of the collective conscious into us, and thereby coming down and enlightening and nourishing all the energy centers and enlightening those qualities. For example, you don't have to say you give this up, give that up, and you become moral and all. Even drug addicts have given drugs away. People have been cured of diseases, though we don't claim that we are treating diseases, but definitely diseases are cured because all the problems of us, whether physical, mental, emotional, all are all are basically originating from some imbalance in this inner system only. So there are 7 energy centers in different colors you can see, and also 3 channels, or we call it nadis. Nadis are nothing but the energy channels which carry the energy. So the left side channel is marked by blue, which is to our right hand side when you face the chart, and the right channel is the yellow color one, and the middle is golden color, or you can say colorless, and the left side basically corresponds to our past, and the central channel corresponds to our future. All the time we are bombarded by worries or thoughts of either the right side or the left side channel imbalances. We will also know we will also learn in further sessions how to get rid of our imbalances, which will all say. Today we will Andrea is also asking a request on the chat line for a breathing technique. I'll come back to that. Whatever is the request, you can put on the chat line, and I would definitely address it at the end of this session. And then we have a second session which will be for the last chakra, the Sahasrara chakra, the seventh one, which will be taken my beloved friend and colleague Richard Silagi. He would be taking that. So before that, I would not like to take much of the time. I would make it very precise about the breathing technique. Is very important question. It is fantastic because that opens our middle of portion of our breast and the heart, and then we start getting that confidence, and our immune system gets energized. All the imbalances can be controlled, or it can be completely diseases, and things can be fought off because antibodies are produced in the center. We'll come to that later. So when this kundalini energy rises first, it gives us a special state called thoughtlessly aware state. We call it nirvichara. That also will cover in the second portion, second session. And that can happen only by the awakening of kundalini. We cannot say I'm thoughtless, because we are in thought. When we are even saying or thinking I'm thoughtless, we are inside thoughts. You cannot see a mountain when you are standing on the mountain. You can only see it from the like that. Anything what you want to be, you have to be outside of that. If you are inside the mind and the body, you cannot see your spirit. So to become the spirit, the kundalini energy rises and enlightens your spirit so that you can see it clearly, and the thoughts vanish, thoughts drop, or they reduce completely, and you become peaceful and joyful, and you will be able to see the best part of your life going on without any problem. So here knowledge part comes. Each and every energy center is connected to one finger. Okay, so you can see that the color coding 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then the wrist is the 6, I mean the first one, and other things are 5 chakras, and then the last one is in the palm in the middle. So that is the Sahasrara chakra, and we would be any imbalances will be indicated in the form of a pin prickling sensation or a little heat in one of those fingers or the fingertips, or directly on those physical part of that energy center. You'll feel that slowly this vibratory awareness will build up. Yeah. So for the time being, as there are some new people are there joined us today, it's a great privilege to first get them this experience for 10-15 minutes. Then we will go to the second session. Okay. So let's all those who have already received it in the last few sessions, you are all the source of energy again. because more collective we are, that much the vibrations go up, and it nourishes everyone. Yeah, each and everyone is benefited. This exercise is not only for the new people, but also for the people who have been doing this for years together. So let us just relax, close the eyes. If you are sitting on a sofa, it's absolutely okay. You can keep your hands open on the lap. You can look at the chakra chart or the photograph of Shri Mataji, and you can keep your left hand on your lap and the right hand on the left heart. And you can ask a fundamental question. Mother or Shri Mataji is a holy form of, respectful form of addressing. Shri Mataji means mother. Mother, am I the pure spirit? You can ask 3 times. Three times. Mother, am I the pure spirit? Now you can move your hand to the upper portion of your stomach on the left side and ask a fundamental question. Mother, am I my own master? Keep your eyes closed so that the attention will go inside. Be pleasantly placed. Don't be under any kind of a posture or pressure. Just relax. It works in spontaneity. And on the left joint between the hip and the leg, you can keep your right hand there, and that is a place of pure knowledge that belongs to the second chakra on the left side. It's a pure knowledge. There you can ask a fundamental question. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Pure knowledge is that it's a knowledge of the inside, knowledge of the spirit. Mother, 6 times you can ask, because this chakra has 6 sub petals. Mother, please give me the pure knowledge. Inside, you can ask inside your heart. Now you can take your hand back to the last position, that is the upper portion of your abdomen on the left side. You can put it back, because as you asked for the pure knowledge, this Kundalini energy started rising. With that, we can give nourishment to the higher centers. Here you can place a hand little firmly, right hand there on the left stomach, in the corner, in the edge, under the rib cage. Mother, yes, I am verily or surely my own guru or my own master. You can say 10 times, because this energy center or this chakra has 10 petals. So we are enlightening each and every petal. Yes, Mother, I am verily my own master. Now we go back to the heart chakra, left heart or a physical heart. You can put the hand there and then say with full confidence, yes, Mother, I am the pure spirit. I am here. We are referring to the spirit inside. So the spirit is recognized now. It's realized with the awakening of the Kundalini. I am the pure spirit. At least 3 times you can say, if not 12 times. But from the heart. Then we can put the hand on the left neck, right hand on the left neck, and you can turn your head to the right side so that you can place the palm of your right hand firmly on the left neck. This is a place, if it is blocked, we will get serious problems with the heart, like angina and depression and so. And it will also be decreasing the vibrations or the feeling of the pulses or the sensitivity in the hands. So this is often attacked by feeling guilty for no reason at all, or for everything. Here we can say, as we are now the spirit, we are not responsible for whatever our mind does or the negative entities do through us. We just can uncoil this just by saying, affirming in our heart, or saying, Mother, I am not guilty at all. I'm the spirit. How can I be guilty? Because I am in complete joy and witness. I'm a part of that purity. How can I be guilty? Mother, I am not guilty at all. And then we can put the hand on the forehead and you can bend your forehead a little bit. And here you can do something, not say, but do something, that is to forgive. Because this is a place which stands for in on our way to getting our ultimate freedom, ultimate realization. And this is often blocked by the two balloons of ego and superego, which is the ending of our left and right channels. So this knot can only be opened by giving an affirmation or asking or saying, confirming, Mother, I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone. This is the power that Jesus Christ gave us. He came to establish this power. Every incarnation have come on this earth to give us some kind of a protocol, divine protocol, or inner protocol. Mother, I forgive everyone and myself. What happens exactly? If you forgive or don't forgive, nothing happens. But if you don't forgive, we play in the wrong hands. Because those who wanted to trouble us, torture us, they may be sitting somewhere happy and nice and joyful, enjoying, while we have been hurt and this feeling is burning us inside. It's all an illusion. Actually, nothing happens to ourselves, to our spirit. Here we can simply say, Mother, I forgive everyone. And when this chakra opens and the Kundalini comes up and brings all the blessings on top of the fontanel bone area. So it's very important to forgive. Now you can put your hand exactly on the back side of the forehead, back side, and back of your head can rest on your palm. Look upwards towards the sky, but keep the eyes closed. And here, without feeling guilty, just for our satisfaction, we ask for forgiveness only once as a token, only once. We say, God Almighty, or all pervading power, if I have done anything wrong against you, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive me. This is just for our satisfaction to get it, because we are at the doorstep of the enlightenment and we don't want our past or feelings of dejection and depression to catch on and prevent us from getting this experience. Now we come to the top of our head. We can place our hand to follow me. You can see me. I'm putting my hand here on the head, top of the head. You can make your fingers bright. Put the middle, the palm middle on top of the head. Then you can roll it 7 times. Bend your head down. You can move the skin of the head and not shake the head. Move the skin on the head. This is the place which was pulsating as we were small babies. And it gradually closes and disconnects us from the power. Now, with the form, with this kind of a process of self realization, the connection is re established. Yoga is a union or connection with the all pervading power. 7 times. Here we ask, we pray, or we ask, or we demand from the all pervading power, Mother, please give me my self realization. You can do it 7 times. Mother, please give me my self realization. 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 Now you can bring your hand back and watch the photograph of Sri Mataji. If you would like, you can also look at her forehead, the Agya Chakra, where there is a red color dot there. And that is a place which gives us complete thoughtless awareness in ourselves. So when we look at it, that reflection comes to us. You can watch it and then you can close your eyes for 1 minute and we will say the silent meditation for about another 2 minutes. And then we will do the exercise what Andrea wanted me to explain, breathing technique. That's about another 5 minutes. Then my colleague Richard will take over second portion. Just go inside at the moment. Don't allow any thoughts to come. If thoughts are coming, don't fight with that. Just say not this thought. Try to witness them. Now you can see on the screen there is a small video clip has been loaded. It's called Raising the Kundalini and Bandhan. This Kundalini energy will follow your hands and in your attention. So we take this bandhan or protection every day before and after the meditation. And also before going out of the house, you can take this protective action. How it is being done, I am running this video. You can just watch.
So raising of the Kundalini and put oneself in the bandhan before meditation, and we also do this after the meditation. So raising of the Kundalini. So we bring our left hand to the base of the spine and we raise our left hand through the center channel right to the top of the head, whilst the right hand will rotate around the left hand like so. And this is raising the Kundalini, bringing it right up and we tie it at the top of the head in a knot. And again, second time, bringing the Kundalini up, and we tie it into a knot, like so. And the third time, we raise the Kundalini up, rotating the right hand, and tying it into 3 knots. 3 like so. Then now we'll put ourselves in called a bandhan. A bandhan is a protection. So we bring the energy over our heads from the left side to the right and back again. That's once. Do that 7 times. This, we'll sit with our hands open, relaxed, and meditate. 1, 2, 3, cut.
Apart from meditation, 10 minutes a day in the morning, what we also do is to cleanse ourselves, our inner system, so that they get rid of the negative energies that it has been absorbing the whole days. And then we can get rid of this by doing a salt water treatment for our feet. We call it foot soaking. And this technique is being explained, and you can watch this. Always you can, if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat line. Andrea, I will come to your point after this. Please watch.
You have already seen that you can take a foot soak for meditation. Foot soaking is a basic method to balance your inner system. Foot soaking is a basic method to balance your inner system. To cool down your right side, use cold water for your foot soak. You need a towel, a jug full of fresh water, a handful of salt, and a bowl. This bowl should be used for foot soaking only. The temperature of the water should always be pleasing. Make sure you have prepared the towel and the jug full of water beforehand. Add a handful of salt. It represents the earth element and therefore has a cleansing effect on the lower energy centers. Now, you can raise your Kundalini and take a bandhan. A foot soak is done best at night, before going to bed. You will find that your quality of sleep is enhanced and your meditations are deeper. Sit comfortably with your hands toward the lit candle, palms upwards. Meditate while soaking your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. Do not close your eyes, otherwise the foot soak loses its cleansing effect. To finish the foot soak, raise your Kundalini and take a bandhan. This protects your subtle body and preserves the state of meditation. Rinse and dry your feet. Then flush the water down the toilet and wash your hands. To take a foot soak is a very good preparation for meditation. Actually, if you do it regularly, like brushing your teeth, it'll be most effectful. For meditation. Foot soak
So the food soaking you must have seen. What it does, it absorbs all the catches or the negative energies that we might have absorbed like a sponge. And this is more pronounced or more definite after the realization. You might be getting those energies absorbed every day without knowing. Yeah. So when the water element takes it away, you feel as if an elephant has gone out of your body. You will feel such a weightless, beautiful feeling. And that is a feeling, it's just not a feeling, it is a reflection of the inner state. And that would open out all the chakras and the nadis. And then the meditation can be 10 times more intensive. So you please try these techniques at home. Now, coming back to the meditation and breathing technique, then I would request my beloved colleague Richard Silagi, who will also be taking the second session of the Sahasrara, the last energy center. Every week we have one specialization of topic. So it will also continue after this. Okay, we will again start from the first from next week. So if you're missed out, don't worry. You can always join us again for those sessions. Yeah. Or if you regularly attend, then anyway you get all the knowledge. And apart from that, you can also, ask for it in the feedback or in the chat line. We would provide you. But if you're asking, please kindly also share your email ID. Don't forget that, or your telephone. Otherwise, we would be able to contact you. Yeah. So we would be using that only for spreading the a sudden change of events or agenda or things like that, and for nothing else. We would not pass on to anyone else. So thank you very much from my side, and I would like to talk to you or to meet you virtually, and then sooner or later we would also be seeing people personally. But till that time, these online tools are fantastic. We thank the technology for that, and also for people who are enabling that. Thank you very much, and namaste. I would now hand over to Richard. Richard, you start with the breathing technique. You have seen in the chat, Andrea Vidovich has asked for it. Please start with the breathing technique. And I would now go off the video. Thank you. Bye bye.
Hello, good evening. My name is Richard, and thank you very much for the beautiful presentation, Venkat, and for the explanation of the chakras and how everything is working inside in our sutra system. We have also requesting Andrea question. We have also in Sahaja Yoga breathing technique because we use for the purification of our channels and also for our chakras the five elements. So one of them it's also air, so we use it for the breathing technique. The other ones are fire, using all the time a candle for the meditation. We are using like in the presentation before the water for the food soaking, and we're also using the earth for the purification. For this, we are walking on. We can walk relaxed on the earth when we are on a vacation, or we have the possibility to go in our garden, just go without shoes on the grass, and you will see that the Mother Earth is absorbing the negativity inside. And we have also this breathing technique inside. It's really easy. You can try it in the meditation. I will show you how it's working. Actually, this breathing technique it's really easy because it's helping inside to calm down the thoughts and to relax the mental activity. And at the same time, it's helping us to go much more easily in the meditation state. So we'll take also a practical part in our meditation, and we can try also this technical breath. And you can see for yourself how it's working. Now I'm going to explain you the Sahasrara chakra. I'll put also some music for the background. Music help us to stay in the present, to enjoy the moment. So that's why people are just listening from time to time, nice relaxed music, and the classical music or the Indian music help us to achieve that present state. And for the meditation, it's also really important to have beautiful, relaxing music. So we have now the Sahasrara chakra. Sahasrara chakra is the seventh chakra in our super systems. It's integrating all the other chakras inside of us. So we have actually six main important six chakras, and in the seventh chakra are mirrored all the six chakras inside of us. So, and when the Kundalini energy arises, it has to cross all the centers till it's reached the last important part, the Agya chakra, which opens the gate to this Sahasrara chakra. Sahasrara chakra also is named in some philosophy cultures like a fountain, because it's really when the Kundalini breaks through, it's opening like a fountain full of light. So we can talk today about a few information about Sahasrara chakra and benefits of opening the Sahasrara chakra, and also how to balance this center. So Srimataji said really beautifully that you cannot know the meaning of your life until you are connected to the power that created you, are connected inside the power Sahasrara. And Srimataji explains what happens when the Kundalini reached the Sahasrara. When the Kundalini reached the Sahasrara, the lotus petals open and enlightenment takes place, Samadhi. You may feel a powerful pulsation in the crown of the head, following by melting sensation and a flow of cool vibration from the fontanel area. As you meditated before with Venkat, you might have felt the vibration inside of your palm and also on the top of your head. And this is exactly what happens when Sahasrara is really fully opened. So it's located in the upper part of our head, so it's in the soft bone area from our childhood, and beginning with the age. So after a while, this part is getting hard, and also when this happens, it also develops also the ego and the super ego inside. And slowly, we are getting conditioning. We are getting a different style. We are getting our character, our personality, and all of this brings us in a state to forget about who we really are. It's called also the chakra with 1,000 petals, because when it's really open, the colors, we have different type of colors to our chakras, and we have blue, we have red, we have green, and all this color, and the combination of this color in the light are giving the white effect of this color. But when Sahasrara, it's also okay. It's also felt in the upper part and also in our palms. So there is also a symbolic aspect, and it's also, so each planet in our universe, in our galaxy, has the vibration of our chakra, because we are inside actually a small part which are mirrored in the cosmic body part. And the cosmic body part, it's like a combination of all the human souls, all the human spirit, and everything that is created. So it manifests, like I told before, like a breeze and also vibration. And this is what happens inside when the Kundalini is awakened and achieve this part. It begins, connects inside, it makes connection inside of us between our spirit with all cosmic pervading power. And yoga is nothing else than connection. So yoga in translation means connection from Sanskrit. The qualities of this chakra. So the qualities of this chakra are also the integration of all the qualities from other chakras, but also happens that when we are crossing this part, we are going beyond the thoughts. We are going beyond of our human physical body, beyond of our emotion, beyond of our thoughts, and we are integrating slowly in a collective conscious. And the collective conscious is that part which created us, which and the purpose of our lives to get back to this source. And when we achieve this state of collective consciousness, of also thoughtless awareness, we feel inside silence, joy, and we are truly aware of who we are. This is also what the cultures, the old cultures, are calling enlightenment, because we are connected and integrated, and there are different stages of integration in this cosmic energy, the cosmic, omnipotent, omnipresent body. So you are not becoming, you are not staying as an individual, you are integrating into the consciousness which brings you inside the collectivity. So that doesn't mean that you are losing the connection with this world, but it happens that you are like watcher, so you are watching the things, and the thoughts are coming only in a situation when you need them. So because thoughts and our mental, so our ego or superego, they are nothing more or less than they are tools. And it happens that through our education and experiences, they are becoming the master of ourselves. So, and this is the difficulty, the hard part, to bring them from their throne, from their master throne, to their servant throne, which are really, who are really what they really are. So our ego and superego. There are also affirmations for the Sahasrara chakra, and the first affirmation we are using in our first meditations, it's when we are putting our palm at the top of the head, and we are saying, Mother, please give me the self-realization. After a while, after you are meditating daily, you can also say this, Mother, please strengthen my self-realization. And also, we can also thank to this energy inside. So we can say also after later meditation, Mother, thank you for the self-realization. And thank you for everything what you are doing inside. We are meditating because it would be great to have our full achievement in our meditation from the first meditation, but we have actually accumulated along our life and also along our past life so many conditionings, so many negativities, so many karma, and so on. And this is a slowly process of cleansing ourselves, with the cleansing of our super system, and liberating from the entire garbage of the entire heavy part from our inside. And when we are meditating, we are putting down slowly, so probably like a corner of a sand, a part of our negativity, a part of our ego, a part of our super ego. And this is a slowly process. And the best part is um, that when you are meditating every day and you see after a while that you have slowly achieved something, like for a second or two of the topless awareness, you are really happy that you are doing this meditation. And in time, you will see that each day meditation is going to be like releasing uh, or going out from our daily activities inside to our castle. And we can make also meditation. We are using all the time the photo, the picture of Mataji because she's the one who created Sahaja Yoga, and without her, probably we could not achieve the state of getting the self-realization. And she was born with this energy fully awake. And she said a time ago that she cannot be everywhere present for our meditation, so we can use a picture because each picture of every man, of every person emitted that vibrations inside. So if she is a self-realized, full awakened Kundalini person, then to the frequencies, we can also synchronize to this energy inside and slowly awaken our Kundalini in more and more patterns. So we can try this meditation for a few minutes. So we close our eyes and we are going deep inside of us. Try to relax inside. Put away all the thoughts. Put away everything which brings you outside. Please enjoy the moment. You can also try now the breathing technique. So we can take through our nose deep air inside and hold it for a few seconds, and then let it through your mouth out. So I will try now. When we are using this technique inside, we are using also at the same time sub chakra. It's called Hamsa chakra, and this chakra is also connected with our Agya chakra. And using this technique, you will slowly see inside that the thoughts are going slowly away. So we can put our attention and also our right hand on the heart and see inside of it. So we are not just body, I am not these emotions, I am not these thoughts. I am neither the past or the future. I am not these emotions. I am Atman. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. This is who we are inside, deep inside us. Beyond the clouds of our thoughts, beyond everything, we are the spirit. Please enjoy yourself. So the right hand we are going to put it on the forehead. At this level, it's really important to forgive, forget, so that the Kundalini can flow through. This is a very, very small gate between our ego and superego, where the Kundalini can flow through. So I forgive myself. I forgive everyone, everything. I forgive myself too. I can also hear the casting side for the thoughtless awareness. Mother, please allow me to achieve the state of nirvichara, the state of thoughtless awareness. Please allow me inside to go beyond the thoughts, to go beyond myself. So the last chakra is the Sahasrara, and this time you can say, Mother, please strengthen my self-realization. Please strengthen my self-realization. The attention stays on the top of our head. And there is a beautiful sloka, a beautiful mantra for Sahasrara. Please enjoy it and stay in the state of meditation. After this sloka, I will be back.
शिवे सर्वात् सात् सादिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके ब्रह्मारूपे Riddhi Siddhi Prade Devi Narayani Namostute Sarvasiyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute 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 Narayani
So we have also breathing exercise for the heart chakra if you want to show it, and just check it out how it's really working, and also different other types. And I hope that you could enjoy the vibration, enjoy the meditation. I'm saying now thank you for the time. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being with us and meditating, trying the meditation. We will conclude the evening meditation with raising the Kundalini and making the bandhan. So, raising one time, with making the symbolic knot. We're doing now the second time. With the third time, 3 knots. And with the right hand, we are making protection for the chakras 7 times. So thank you for being with us this evening. I will let also now further the video with a breathing exercise for the heart chakra. Hope to see us next week. If you want to know more or you're interesting for more information, please write us an email. Venkat, can you please put the feedback email in the chat? And there you can address question and ask for more if you're interested. Thank you and wish you a nice evening.
Through deep and relaxed breathing, the air element can help relieve tensions at the heart level. Now let's breathe together. A few deep breaths from the abdomen. Now, as you continue with these deep breaths, say in your mind on the out-breath, I am not this body. Mother, I am not this body. As you breathe in, ask, who am I? As you hold that breath, say, I am the Spirit. Mother, I am the Spirit. Now as you breathe out, I am not this body. And breathe in, Mother, who am I? And as you hold your breath, I am the Spirit. And continue like this for a short while.
Spirit is the source of truth, absolute truth. Your stress, your worries, all disappear. Because Spirit is the source of peace. For the first time, you feel this all-pervading power which does all the living work. Once you are connected to this divine power, then you all become part and parcel of the whole. You are not only guided but also very much protected and blessed. Especially, it gives you joy. Joy cannot be expressed, cannot be described. It doesn't have duality of happiness and unhappiness. It is absolute in its nature. It is just to be experienced. And that is what will happen to you.
Meditation begins when you feel the cool breeze above your head. If you feel this cool breeze, you are thoughtlessly aware, joyful, satisfied, desireless, truly free, and you realize the beauty of your absolute self.